Right, away we go. So we're in All4Trucks here in Calais, and our task really today is get out of France, because there's a big blockade apparently in France today. So the best plan of attack is to get out of France. That'll be the best plan before this blockade starts. Otherwise I'll be stuck here. And they want this trailer shipped home. Holyhead. So that's what I'm going to do. A nice relaxing day with lots of breaks. That's what I'm going to have today. A nice relaxing day with lots of breaks.
This queer came into the bar the other day with his computer, and he starts going on about his hard drive. Well, I tell you, after I dragged him to Donegal, tied to the back of my car, he knew all about a hard drive, huh?
Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Would you actually believe it, right? That DG McCardle's trucks, they have a recognition, number plate recognition. So I didn't have to put any ticket in any machine or anything. All I had to do was drive up to the barrier. That's all I had to do, was drive to the barrier. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, no sign of any border jumpers anyway yet. No border jumpers, Ned. No, Mo, I don't see any border jumpers, Mo. I'm bleeding, kill them, Ned. Now, Mo, let's not be uncharitable. It's Christmas, remember?
Hold up on that car wash, gentlemen. Come here, son. Whoops. You look tired, boy. Rest yourself. You punks look tuck it out, too. That's an attention getter.
A lot of traffic coming out of the port. See, they build these big, huge, high fences around, all the way out from the port, at the cost of the poor old Frenchman of millions, to stop them illegal immigrants trying to blockade the road and literally trying to be throwing missiles and everything at trucks to try and get them to stop. Terrible, terrible carry on. Now, there could be big, huge delays in here as well. I don't know, but I'll find out soon enough. I can't imagine only English trucks and Irish trucks want to get back out of here. Like, you know, I can't imagine any German or anything like that. You know, I can't imagine any other nationality trying to get a ferry into England, apart from English and Irish. Although there's a German one in front of me. We should be straight down. We should be straight down to P&O. We should be. I don't know why your man in front of me has insisted on going so slow, but...
Alright, now you boys just stay here and watch the car. There might be some vandals around who want to steal something. So you boys just stay here and keep your hands on the car until one of my associates arrives. And don't go home. Don't go to eat. And don't play with yourself. It wouldn't look nice on my highway. Oh, you can think about it, but don't do it.
I don't see any big queue here. I don't see any queue at all, actually. It's all quiet. Oh, it used to be, that's the way you used to go down, straight down that way, but they've changed it. They've changed it. Still with the big high barricaded fences. This guy's going P&O as well, so and maybe the truck is just because the trailer is what's the problem here now? Yeah, there's one line open.
She insulted my town. She insulted my son.
Look, what if we...
Shut up. She insulted my authority.
Yeah.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
This is all strange. It's obviously a holding area that they have with the amount of trucks and everything. And they really had to do this because you couldn't have trucks queuing up down the motorway, because what was happening was they were getting targeted. Here there's a big high fence and they have the security, you know. But when they were parked on the road, what was happening was they were getting attacked by these clandestines, and it wasn't safe for trucks to be waiting and to be queuing down their motorway. So this is like a holding area that they have. That wasn't here the last time I was here. Now this has all been done in the last 2 years. Now, here we go. There is no queue at all. There is no queue at all.
Fucking Google. That's the sound a fucking quail makes when he's taking it up the hole. And you know what Yahoo is? That's the quail giving it to him, huh? Yahoo! Fucking Yahoo! Google! Google!
Now, what happened there was they have this machine that they probe. It's an oxygen machine, and they probe whether you have any oxygen in the truck at all. That's what they do. Now I don't know whether this, it says it's open here, but I don't see anyone. Then again, how would you? I didn't see anybody in the ticket office there. I'm after driving through there and there's nobody in any ticket office.
None whatsoever?
No, I'm after, well, there was a green light and I drove up to the booth and it's empty. I mean, I've no ticket, like.
Did you not wait?
Well, there's nobody there, like, it's a glass case and there's nobody in it.
Okay.
Do I need to go back or what?
Yeah.
What?
Do you know who you were going with?
It's P&O, I mean, we have an account with P&O.
Right, well, that P&O office, I presume should be open.
Okay,
You park up.
great.
Side there.
Right, you need a passport, is it?
I would like to.
Yeah, okay. No, it's just that's very unusual, you know, that they wouldn't have. Maybe
I
they're
think the offices are open.
maybe they're just using the office there. Sorry, very strange that there wouldn't be anyone there. Like,
There are, I imagine there are people up there.
but if they had a red light on, it's different. But there's a green light and no one in the box.
There you go. Yeah,
Good man,
you
thanks very much.
Park up there.
Yeah, there's someone in there, is there?
Yeah, there should be.
That's great. Thanks very much. Very strange. Go into this office now.
What's your handle, son? And what's your 20?
My handle's Smokey Bear, and I'm tail grabbing your ass right now.
Now. I am ready to go. I had to go into the actual office. There's normally a kiosk, but I had to go into the actual office. Now he said, what, lane 35? Said it's quiet today, which is not surprising. I thought there'd be a few out, like, you know, but apparently not.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
French customs post, they have all kinds of posts here. Customs posts, passport checks, police. You name it, they have it. Okay, lane 35. Okay. So, where are we going here now? Lane 35. I don't see it. Hold on a minute now. Hold on a cotton picking minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't see my lane. Where in the name of God am I going now? That man is lost as well. I don't know. I don't know. Very confusing numbers here. Oh, I'm completely lost now. I'm completely lost now. Hello, I am lost. Lane 335. Calais 8.
Yeah, I think it would be here on the right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, can I go this way?
Yes,
Merci.
careful, huh?
Okay.
Thank you.
So I get lost in an empty port. Good man, Ned. That's a good one, isn't it? I wasn't too far away. I wasn't too far away. That's very confusing though.
Bleeding hell, lad, you're stupid.
I'm not stupid, Mo.
You bleeding are. Tick. Couldn't even find your way to the bleeding ferry.
Yes. No. So we're here. We're in the line. We found we found it eventually. I feel like an idiot, you know, I really do. I feel like a spa, you know.
Come here. The Chinese, they're fierce intelligent, like. They catch on real quick. Come here, look at this, look. Say queer.
Queer.
Now try and listen to me. Say queer.
Queer.
Not fucking courier. Queer. Try it again, look. Queer.
Queer.
Huh? Right, now, I'm going to tell you a joke, right? Paddy Irishman and Paddy Englishman and Paddy Scotsman walked into a bar and they kicked the fucking shit out of this Chinese man, right? And the Chinese fella's laying on the floor and he looks up at them and he says, well, at least I'm not a fucking quail.
So I think we're going to be getting on the boat soon. And I badly need a shower. Badly need a shower. There's not much freight going on it though. Very few trucks. Bonjour. Bonjour, madame.
Merci.
Merci.
Your fridge is off?
No, free goes off, yeah.
Thank you. You can go down.
Au revoir. Bye bye. Have a good Christmas. Now, here we go, here we go. Back on the boat.
Oh, bleeding hell, now get a big breakfast, will we?
No, Mo, you need to go on a diet, Mo. You're eating too much lately. Now we're going on into an empty boat. We'll have the thing to ourselves. The Spirit of Britain. I never heard of that boat. It's obviously a small one.
You can kill and eat animals. That's no problem, right? That's fine. You kill them and eat them. But once you start riding them, then society's like, oh no, right? You can't ride them, but you can kill and eat them, right? But if the animal had a choice, huh?
Right. We're on an empty boat. Hello! We're on an empty ship. I never saw a boat as empty. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, got your ticket there, mate.
Sorry? Sorry, yes.
Lovely, thank you very much. Full brekkie, mate.
Yes, please. Thanks.
Thanks, fella. Cheers.
One egg isn't plenty, yeah, thanks.
One egg?
Yeah. Very quiet today, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, should imagine it'll be getting busier over the weekend, everybody coming back, I would imagine.
5 hours sitting at the train yesterday.
All right.
Crazy.
Could be worse, could be stuck at Gatwick.
Yeah, oh, I heard about that too, yeah. Them fucking drones.
You make everybody feel fantastic.
I've loads of beans, thanks. That's plenty, yeah. Just to get tomato as well there, thanks, yeah. Cheers, that's it. Cheers, lad. Thank you. Happy Christmas, thank you.
Cheers, mate. Christmas to you, mate.
So someone at the till, lads. Uh-huh.
Here he is.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't run away or deserted.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How's yourself?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Glad to hear it. £4.34.
Lovely. It'll probably cost more to use this than it will to...
Hold on. Go. Go on.
Done.
Lovely.
Thanks a million. Thank you very
It's
much.
not that expensive.
Yeah, no. Thanks. Wow. Oh, yeah. So, this is breakfast. Where's mine? You don't get any more. Delicious. Starving him. Let's calm it all down now. I'm just gonna go for a wander. Have a look around. Okay. Shopping. All quiet. Go and have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at the port of Dover. Our good time is almost 3 o'clock. On behalf of Captain Bent, his officers and the crew of the Spirit of Britain, we'd like to thank you for travelling with Imperial Ferries. We hope you've had a pleasant crossing and we wish you a safe onward journey. Mesdames, Messieurs, nous sommes arrivés au port de Dover alors lequel est presque 3 heures du matin. Place de Gordon Bent, des officiels du Spirit of Britain, nous vous remercions d'avoir prolongé le Imperial Ferries. Nous espérons que vous allez passer un agréable traversée et nous vous souhaitons une bonne continuation de votre voyage.
Attention, aux véhicules roulants sur les grands garages.
Ladies and gentlemen, would all vehicle drivers and their passengers please now rejoin their vehicles. You are reminded that smoking on the vehicle decks is strictly forbidden and that engines should not be started until you are called forward for disembarkation. Passengers who are not travelling in vehicles should assemble in the aft lounge on deck 8 and wait for further instructions.
Mesdames et messieurs, les conducteurs et leurs passagers sont priés de nous rejoindre immédiatement dans le véhicule. Nous rappelons qu'il est formellement interdit de fumer sur le pont véhicule et de bien vouloir mettre votre moteur en marche à la toute dernière minute, dès le signal du personnel de bord. Les passagers piétons sont priés de se rassembler sur le pont 8 en face du bureau d'information et d'y attendre les instructions pour leur débarquement.
Fucking knees. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees. Oh. I wonder where my truck is. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Is there anyone out there? It just goes to show you what size. I mean, look at the size of this. Is it any wonder, like, and this is only one half of it. And they pack the trucks like sardines on these things. so tight almost that you can barely open your doors when you're parked beside somebody. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Okay. Hello! So this is my DAF. The DAF, not my DAF. Very nice motor. I like the DAF. I love the DAF. I think they're a great motor. I'd have one over them horrible Scanias any day, because I don't like them Scanias. They're horrible yokes. Now, time to put the camera back in position on its perch, which is here. There's a nice lady there directing us off the boat. Now, here we are back in Dover. Dover. And it's all quiet here. Not too much stuff. It's like a ghost town. And it's the only day in the whole year that it's like this. Well, Christmas Day, of course, obviously. Be nobody here, but come on, Betsy. There's not that many boats on. Then again, it is, well, there's a good few cars waiting to go out. Good few cars, and there's a good few cars booking on to go out. But there's very little freight, as you can probably imagine. Hardly any freight. Can't envisage any delays here. Then again, you just never know, do you? Customs didn't stop me anyway. Right. It's 17 minutes past 3. In case you were wondering. 17 minutes past 3 in the morning. The dead of night. Big traffic jam of cars gone into Dover there. 3:30 in the morning. Would you believe it? A big queue of cars gone into Dover at 3:30 in the morning. Look at that. And there's a good few trucks caught up in that too. Good few trucks caught up in that. Look at that for a queue. Everyone trying to get out of England for Christmas. Caravans and the whole lot. You'd swear it was the middle of summer. Load of people trying to get out. I like that now. That's nice. Load of people trying to get out of France. Or just to get out of England. Right, said Fred. So we're on to the 25 and we got a race here with Mr. Morrison. Mr. Morrison is taking over Waitrose. Is he going to win it? Yes, Mr. Morrison is he's past Mr. Waitrose and Morrison is in the lead. What a brilliant display of driving there from Mr. Morrison. Oh there, yes, Mr. Waitrose. Sorry son, you're going to have to come back another day, Mr. Waitrose. Because Mr. Morrison has left you behind, son. But I got an edge on both of them. So we're on to the M25. Like it's 4:30 in the morning, right? And there's plenty of cars on the road. I'll tell you that now, there's plenty of cars on the road. But nothing that's going to stop us from getting where we're going to go. And we shouldn't have any problems getting up to the M40 and around the M40 and off up towards Oxford and up towards Birmingham before the traffic starts, because I can just imagine what it's going to be like on this road about 10 o'clock. I'd say it'll be absolute bedlam. Bedlam. People rushing here and rushing there and last minute shoppers and people going to see their mummy and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just got to get on the motorway and go and visit mummy. You know what I'm saying? Go visit mummy. Alright. I haven't got an awful lot now on that Morrison truck, and I thought I would. I thought I'd be able to drop all of those easily. I mean, I'm going quicker than him, but very, very slightly. You know, very, very slightly. And if we come to an hill, he's going to be able to tight me. We're into the danger zone here because you have these Indians and Pakistanis who drive and they think that they can just come out on the motorway on top of a truck, but I don't allow them to do that. You run out a road, that's your fucking problem, not mine. You run out a road, that's your fucking problem, not mine, you stupid bastard. There's another one. So just up onto the M5 now. So far so good. I was just saying there earlier on that the standard of driving is so far superior in the UK than it is in Ireland, with the exception of the Birmingham area. And I explained that the reason why the traffic, that the standard of driving around Birmingham is appalling, is because of the large Asian population and Indian population in this area. It's not when you have a car that comes down a slip road at 40 miles an hour onto a motorway and drives straight out on top of you. That's not an English person doing. We've had our half an hour. Excuse me. We've had our half an hour break. Now we're going to hit for Holyhead up through Birmingham, and hopefully we're going to be okay, because I'm actually come up the M5 as opposed to going around the M42. Now I know that the traffic is going to be bad on this road, and I wanted to get going as soon as I possibly could. So I literally, the minute my 45 or my half an hour break was up, I already took 15 back the road, that I was going to make tracks, because this traffic is only going to get worse as the day goes on. And as I previously explained, you're in the danger zone around Birmingham because of the minorities that live around here, because they can't drive, they haven't got a clue. They haven't got a clue. But anywhere else in England you're fine. You have to understand that, you know, the mentality of people who drive in this town, like you're dealing with Asians, and you're dealing with Indians and Bangladeshis and stuff, who have no concept at all of what it's like to drive properly, and they've no concept of road manners or anything at all, because they see driving as something just to get from A to B. It's not a skill in their mind. You don't have to be good at it, you just have to have a license. And that's the danger with this area, you know, that you literally have to watch yourself around Birmingham and around Coventry area, because of these I won't use any derogatory terms because I want to be able to publish this video, but people understand what I mean. I mean, even your man in front of me there, that Volkswagen in front of me is going way too slow. Like, he's leaving, there's a 100-foot gap in front of him, and he's doing less than 40 kilometers an hour. You know, this is nonsense. Nonsense. He probably thinks he's the safe driver of the year, you know. He's real, yeah, he's very responsible and all blah blah blah, but he's going too slow, and he's going too slow for no reason. There's nothing in front of him for 100 feet, and yet he's holding me up. And I can't go around him because there's a width restriction in the other lane, so I can't go into the other lane. I have to stay in this lane. Hopefully these roadworks won't go on for too long. Like, I can imagine this now. About 11 o'clock. It'll be like a disaster area. I don't have far to travel. They're completely doing up the other section. The northbound section of this road is completely being redone. So we're basically driving on the southbound section of the road. We're down to a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit now, and that's fine. No problem at all. Yeah, you're going too slow, you know, and I'm gonna overtake you, you know. You're going too slow. The speed limit's 60 mile an hour, lad, you know. What are you doing 50 for? You got no business doing 50 in a 60. understand. There's a car in the middle lane. Look, he's doing less than 50 miles an hour and he's in the middle lane. Like, if I'm going up the inside of him and I'm doing 50 miles an hour, I'm not doing over the speed limit, and he's doing less than 50 miles an hour. And he's blocking the middle lane, and now he's gone out into the third lane. He wasn't happy with the middle lane, he's actually gone out into the third lane now. Yeah, crazy, man, you know. You're crazy, man, you know, you're crazy, man. They won't let you out. You know, they fly in the roadworks. They drive down slip roads. They use exit slip roads as a free lane to jump traffic queues. They use entry slip roads as a free lane to jump traffic queues. It doesn't happen here. I haven't seen it. And as I said yesterday, I drove around the M25, and that was like, you know, twice the size of the M50, and I didn't see one car, not one car, misbehaving on that road, not one. And there was thousands of cars, and I was on it for a good 40 or 50 minutes, and I didn't see one single car slip road surfing. I didn't see one single car lane hopping. None. Because there's cameras on the gantries all along the M25, and if you want to misbehave on the M25, you can expect to get caught and fined for it. And until such time as they bring in these gantry cameras on the M50 and put them up at all the exits and along the motorway, that's when you will see and catch the queue jumpers, the slip road surfers. That's when you'll catch those. Now, I go back into lane 1 here because Mr. Bibby, I don't see any sign of him coming. And this guy in front as well is lane hogging, so that fella in the Audi's lane hogging. Speed limit's 50 miles an hour, but this fucking idiot in the that thick in the Vectra is not even doing 50 miles an hour. The guy in the Audi is doing 50 miles an hour, but that Vectra isn't. God, this is a long section of roadworks. I can just imagine this now. I was going to say, can imagine in rush hour, but today would be the same sort of thing, you know. I'll get back in now again because he's going too slow. Like, this is what I'm saying about roadworks. Roadworks, okay, fine, the speed limit's 50, fine, but don't do 35 in a 50. If it says 50, it's 50, you know. It's not 40, it's not 35, it's 50. One of my Gil ones. Like, there's a clown in the middle lane now. I can only do 90 kilometers an hour, right, which is 56. And there's your man in the middle lane now, and the speed limit actually in this roadworks is 60 miles an hour. See it there? 60 miles an hour, and there's someone driving in the middle lane there at he's doing about less than 50, I'd say. Maybe he hasn't realised that maybe he hasn't realised that the speed limit's gone up, and he's looking around him saying, hey, why is everybody overtaking me? Because you're a clown, that's why. Because you're sitting in the middle lane doing below the speed limit. That's why everyone's undertaking you and overtaking you. Hey, you want to get with the programme, lad, you know, and you want to get with the programme. Yeah, cars in lane 1 going too slow, you know. 60 mile an hour is the speed limit, lad, you know, not 50 or 40. It's bloody 60. You're driving a BMW, right? You got a coupe and you're doing 50 mile an hour in a 60 mile an hour speed limit zone. What's the problem? What's your problem, eh? Can you not read fucking sign? Can you not read the fucking sign? You want to be a smart bastard now, do you? Yeah, you're very fucking smart now, aren't you? Go up the inside of me. Yeah, you think you're a smart ass, aren't you? One minute you're driving at 40 mile an hour, and the next minute you're doing 65. Yeah, fucking twat. You're a fucking twat. And now you want to be in lane number fucking 2. What are you fucking doing? One minute you're driving at 40 mile an hour in the 60, and now you're in fucking middle lane? What the fuck ya? You're a that clown, you are. Ed, will you shut up with the accent? I'm only having a bit of fun, Mo. Oh, no, you're brutal at the accents. Well, I'm not that bad, am I, Billy? Oh, jeez, no, Ned, I think it's very funny the way you do. I think it's great the way you talk, Ned. I think it's very funny. Shut up, Billy. I thought you'd be busy, Billy. Hey, what do you mean, busy, Mo? All them car parks full of trucks. You know what I mean? Get your van, get your big 2,000 litre tank, and go around and empty all the diesel tanks. Oh, jeez, no, boy. Why would I do that? Because it's what you lads do over Christmas, isn't it? Ho, ho, ho. Empty diesel tank when you come back. Oh, jeez, no, Mo. No. I would never take nothing on no one, Mo. Yeah, well, Billy, you know, that's a double negative, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. I never took nothing means you must have taken something, Billy. Yeah, I don't quite follow that, Mo. Yeah, because you're stupid, Billy, that's why. I'm not stupid, no. I was in school till I was 16, Mo. Yeah, well, I was 26 when I left school. How was that, Mo? The college of faggots, was it? Oh, you're the faggot, Billy. Yeah, but you were calling Ned a faggot earlier on. Yeah, but you're a faggot anyway, Billy. Here, Mo. I'm telling you, would you not be a little bit more charitable around Christmas? No, I won't. Missed my fucking turn. You fucking idiot, Ned. You fucking idiot. Ha! I've just missed me fucking turn. What a fucking idiot I am. What a fucking idiot I am. Ned, you fucking idiot. Yeah, you're that stupid muttonhead, you know. It just shows you no matter how long you're driving, you'll still make mistakes. You're bleeding, Nija. Yes, Mo, thanks very much, Mo, but I didn't hear you shouting, Ned, 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 look, you're going to miss the turn. You were no help either, Mo. Sorry, I wasn't looking, Ned. Yeah, but then don't be giving out to me, Mo. Oh, you fool, you fool. Back on track. And that 5-minute interlude there was brought to you courtesy of Ned's stupidity. Right, so we're on the M56 now. The road I should have been on 10 minutes ago. I'm an awful idiot, you know, and I was daydreaming. Daydreaming I was. Now that's all very well, like, you know what I mean? I only had to go a mile or two to turn around, but like, if that happened to you in Germany, you might have to go 20 kilometers before you can turn around, and then 20 kilometers back. And companies really get pissed off when you do that. For obvious reasons. You're wasting diesel unnecessarily. Welcome to Wales. So we're just crossed into the Wales. Don't know if this is the lane I need to be in or not, but I'm going to get into it anyway. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. On the road I love, 'cause there comes Mary with a key that's so fucking hairy. It's great to touch the green, green grass of home. Ah, fuck off. This fucking tit, look. Jesus Christ, there's always one fucking tit. This is the big long hill, and we're going down it now, but I've come up it a fair few times, I can tell you, and it's a killer unless you're in a big V8.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be a man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home.